what I have been doing with my other properties is listing them on the MLS and getting rid of them that way and killing it. This one, I had called someone called me off. I don't know where he got my phone number from, but he called me out of the blue, and I did sell him a property once before, but he said, asked me if I had any properties for sale. And I said, yeah, I got this one up. I'll sell it to you for $125. He said, okay. So I was in the house twice, a buy closing and a sell closing, signed my name a few times, and made $30,000.
How's it going?
Very well. How do you do?
I'm doing great. Where are you located?
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Love it. I have family in Kenosha.
Yep. I'm going to Kenosha tomorrow.
Do you do business out there?
Not very often. It's about almost an hour away, not quite, but I did one house down there a couple years ago. Yeah, I get down there every now and again. I have friends who live there, and one of the REIAs is down there.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Okay, well, I just want to dive in, I guess, then, because I want to know all about, like, how long have you been in real estate investing?
Full time for about 12 years.
Woo. Dang.
Yeah, veteran.
You've seen it go through a lot of different time periods and changes in the market and all that good stuff. Are you focused on any type or specific real estate investing, or do you kind of do everything?
Right now I'm focused on flipping. I'm piling up the cash for the supposed crash that's supposed to happen in the last 5 years. That hasn't happened. But I have done subject to wholesaling, flipping. I've owned rentals.
Wow.
I mentor real estate, flipping. I am a mentor, and I have noticed changes. When I started, heavy in 2008, not, I was doing it in 2005, 6, 7, not, kind of part-time and then full-time in 2009, 10, 11 and on. And we were buying a lot of stuff off the MLS in 2010 and 11, but things changed. We started doing bandit signs, started doing direct mail. Then we started doing multiple direct mail to the same address, postcards. And my students that are killing it right now are doing the driving for dollars and door knocking. So
that is amazing. Are you on our enterprise plan? What plan are you on?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine.
I just I saw the webinar that was connected to the DealMachine, and signed up for the Driving for Dollars Mastery Program. I didn't know there were multiple levels.
That's awesome. No, that's great. So how long have you been with the DealMachine then?
About a year.
Oh, nice. Well, happy 1 year and late 1 year anniversary.
Thanks.
So I have already questions stacking up here, especially because you have so much experience in this. I'd love to ask you more questions going forward, but I do want to get to hear about this deal or deals.
All right. I do have a question. I have a 1 o'clock. I got to be off by at least 10 to 1.
I got you.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's go.
All right. Tell me all about it. I'd love to hear from start to finish, like how many properties you've added or kind of what your strategy is just going to getting to the closing table.
So that is my shortcoming. I need to hire some drivers. I've been kind of like puttering around at my own pace, putting in deals, and I maybe have a couple hundred, maybe I don't even know, leads in my DealMachine, but I did get the one lead from the Driving for Dollars. I actually put it in my pile before I got the app, but then I put it in the app, and the reason I saw the postcard that the seller had gotten from DealMachine.
Oh, you did? They went to meet him?
Yeah.
And did they say, man, this is a nice looking postcard?
To be honest with you, I did not design the postcard. I just used the template off DealMachine. It doesn't even have the picture on it or anything like that. I need to change that and upgrade it to, I'd like to put the picture of the house on the postcard and stuff like that. But he got the boring generic postcard.
Hey, but it
So
worked.
it worked. Yes.
Was this the first one that you sent to him, or was this after a couple?
I think I think I got it set up to send out 4, basically one every, I don't know. I thought I wanted to just do it one every six weeks. I'm not very technologically savvy, so I don't know which postcard he got, but I know it was from the Driving for Dollars. So
I love it. So he calls you up, you meet with him. What did you end up doing with it?
he actually had one other person who made him an offer, which was higher than what I wanted to pay, but I liked the house. I built up rapport with him, which is extremely important. I did come up to his price, and I had my realtor help me kind of analyze the deal, in spite of the fact that I really do have the experience, but I just wanted a second pair of eyes on it. And we came up with 3 different strategies, and they all made money. So we put the offer on it for $90,000.
Okay.
It's worth about 210 to 250 fixed up, really nice. What I have been doing with my other properties is listing them on the MLS and getting rid of them that way, and killing it. This one, I had called someone called me off. I don't know where he got my phone number from, but he called me out of the blue, and I did sell him a property once before, but he asked me if I had any properties for sale. And I said, yeah, I got this one up. I'll sell it to you for 125. He said, okay. So I was in the house twice, a buy closing and a sell closing, signed my name a few times, and made $30,000.
Holy. Well, that's very nice. That is a good story.
Yeah. And then I flipped my my realtor $1,000 for helping me do the analyze, doing the market analysis and, strategizing that way too. So I gave him a $1,000 referral, it helped me out. And I don't know, there's some other closing costs in there, from the difference, but it ended up being about a $32,000 check.
Holy crap. Congratulations. That's amazing. And
you.
I love that we get to be a part of that for you. And so you've been around for a long time, so you knew about Driving for Dollars. Is this your first time like really diving into it with because I'm guessing you did pen and paper before, if you did do Driving for Dollars?
I did pen and paper, and I was awful at doing the research and following through, if I even did it. That's what I like about
consuming.
Right, it is. So that's what I liked about the DealMachine app, is because I can go around driving around and then add the lead, add mailers, and I'm done. And it's that easy.
Right. David made me do it when I first started, because I only knew the DealMachine way of Driving for Dollars. So I actually had to do the writing on the paper, looking it up type of thing. And I was like, how did people do this? Like, it takes so much, like halfway through, like getting the mail printed out and then having to, like, I'm just like, no, I'm done with this. This is so time consuming.
Right.
One of my questions is, I know you said you've done like bandit signs and all sorts of other marketing things. What is your strategy now? Is it just like, are you just doing marketing on postcards? Are you doing any other type of way?
One thing I noticed a while back was I was buying a lot of houses back in the foreclosure era, 2010, 11. We were buying a lot of houses with wheelchair ramps in front of them. So I got an idea to start networking with the senior community, senior living, assisted living, memory care. A lot of these people, and senior, just adult housing, because they want to downsize. I noticed a lot of people are moving from their house into a like more of a group home. And so I partnered up with another guy, and him and I have been networking through that community and have been real successful with that. Takes some time. It's no money, other than, it's very little money. But we've been networking with the senior community, with the professionals, I should say, in the senior community. And that's worked real well for us. But I've been promoting the Driving for Dollars because I do believe that is what we need to be doing now. There's too many people doing probate. There's too many people doing the list building for 60 plus with equity and retirements and divorce and probate and divorce. There's just too many people doing it. What I like about the driving for dollars is your list. And, there's a chance that that person that you're targeting may be on a list. I mean, everybody's on a list, but it's your list. Right. And you can pursue it any way you want. You can, postcards, you can be more aggressive with the skip tracing and actually talking to the people. One of my students, I told him, he was getting frustrated. I said, do your driving for dollars, because all of our students have the DealMachine app. Do your driving for dollars normally and find 3 incredibly bad houses, and then go the extra mile, find out phone numbers, talk to the neighbors, find that person who owns that house and actually talk to them. And 2 of my students have leads doing that. So
that's awesome. I love that you said that, because it does just add another pain point that you've seen the distress for yourself. So anyone can pull a list, but they don't know other pain points at the actual property. How many students do you have?
I work with our local REIA, our Milwaukee REIA here.
Yeah.
And I subcontract, basically. We have, I think, 20 to 25 students. I don't know how many now. I personally mentor six students right now. A couple of them are married, I have partnerships, but yeah, 6 individual groups. But yeah,
that you're looking to scale drivers then, like for your
personally, I need to get drivers, because I really like going out and doing the driving for dollars myself, but I'm not doing it. And obviously my time is better spent, at a higher level anyways. But I just, I'm a horrible manager. So I just haven't taken the initiative to, I actually talked to my assistant. I do have an assistant, and she's supposed to be, I'm working with Zach Booth in like I said, the DealMachine Mastery, Driving for Dollars Mastery. And I sent her some of the videos on how to hire a driver. So she's working on that right now to help me out. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. As you scale up, I know that a lot of our enterprise people, they have their like assistant be kind of like the success person for DealMachine. So they know all the things to like administration wise, like take care of the account. And so once you get up to the enterprise level, we have like onboarding specialists that do one-on-one coaching to help you scale. And your assistant would be the one that could like then learn more about like the management, give you like contract material and stuff like that too. Just something so you have like a support system here too for her and for you. That's so exciting. So what's next for 2021? What are the goals here for 2021?
Let's see. I have to get at least 2 drivers. I talked to Oak.
I just saw him today.
What's that?
I just saw him today.
Okay. He suggested getting 4 drivers. He says you're probably going to have 2 rock star drivers and then 2 drivers in transit, always in transition. Yeah. And then your rock stars can burn out too. So right now I really want to focus on getting at least 2 drivers. And then build after that. I just got to get this initiated to begin with. And then let's see. Oh, I have it right here. Add 200 properties, mail 3 times to 600 over 3 months. It says, okay. Probably want to doing a little bit more than that. I probably want to get 200 to 400 properties a month.
Oh yeah.
Into the lead generation and mail. I would probably do. And when it comes to driving for dollars, especially the super distressed properties, I want to be mailing to them until I buy the property, or they tell me to stop mailing, or they sell it to somebody else. Like the really, really distressed properties.
For someone who's looking to who's interested in the flipping versus wholesaling, what would you recommend for someone? Or what tips would you give for someone who's like, I want to go flipping, and they only think of it in the HGTV realm of things?
You don't do that. I know way too many. The reason why we can't buy stuff off the MLS right now is there's too many people who want to do what we do that don't know what they're doing to drive up the prices. They'll do one house and they'll get frustrated because they didn't analyze it properly. And and they're done. But there's so many people out there who are trying to do that right now that's why the price initially, that was why the prices were so high. But I've been selling I have not flipped a property in 2 years. I've been wholesaling everything. I've been closing on it, cleaning it out, and then just putting it on the market and letting the market dictate. And most of the people that are buying my stuff are flippers, quote unquote. Someone just bought a property from me. It was actually from the networking that I was talking about. I bought it for $45,000. Put $5,000 into dumpsters and clean out. It was a hoarder house. Listed it as is for $89,000 and sold it for $117 to someone who was going to flip it. And it there's a potential. My realtor pegged it at about $190,000 ARV. Houses in that neighborhood have gone for as much as $230,000, but they have to be like, rec room, finished attic, second bath. And at 117, maybe they know what they're doing. I hope, but that's who's buying my stuff. So I haven't been buying anything off the MLS. I forgot where we're going with that, but
no, but that's really interesting. I have not heard that, where it's like the flippers are like buying it from you. Like, that just blows my mind that you're
right.
getting that much from that, and like wholesaling it, just cleaning it out, putting it out there, and then people are like, yeah, this is gonna be so much fun.
Yeah. Well, to answer your question, what I would recommend is either wholesaling or wholesaling.
Okay.
If they have the ability, if your students or your newbies have the ability to close on it, you have a little more flexibility there. Close on it and kick it down the road. Put it on the MLS and let the market dictate. You got to be a little careful right now because we don't know when this market is going to change. One of my lenders just said that interest rates went up 0.5% in a couple of days, which was unprecedented. He said he's never seen that before. So I don't know if that's a sign that things are going to change or not, but I would have newer people getting into this business probably get a mentor to learn how to do the flipping part, to do the numbers properly. But in the meantime, I think wholesaling and wholesaling these properties is best for them. But if you know how to flip a property, you will be a better wholesaler, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah.
But if you're going to flip properties, get a mentor first, and just don't try and do it on your own.
Yeah, no, that's a really good advice. I want to be cautious of your time. So would you like to share any, like, I'm going to send you an email after this, but if you'd like to share any way for people to connect with you or anything like that, please feel free to send that, and I'll put it in the description for this video.
Yeah, I'm on the Facebook for driving for D for D mastery. I'm on that Facebook page. And then I don't do Facebook much, but you can, people can connect with me on my Facebook page, Paul E. Martin in Milwaukee.
All right.
I'm happy to share information and knowledge. Love talking real estate.
I have one of my best friends is also in Milwaukee, so I now have another person I can go and visit in Milwaukee when I go.
Fantastic. Yeah. Come during the summertime. I'll show you all kinds of fun stuff to do.
I know. I missed out on your giant music fest you guys have there.
Summerfest, yeah. We're putting that, they're delaying that a little bit this year. It's going to be in September instead of over the 4th of July, because they're trying to coordinate with COVID and hope that it's over. So yeah, September this year.
Well, when I'm up there, I'll hit you up and we'll get together, because I'm itching to get out and like meet people.
I understand. Fantastic. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Well, have a great time at your meeting, and I will follow up with you email.
All right. Fantastic.
Thanks, Paul.
Thanks, Elise.